Pleasant afternoon to everyone. We welcome you to our E-Exit Point. Class 1 and 2 of International Primary Way have completed a new and wonderful unit of work. Look and listen. I am going to share our learnings with you all. I am super excited. I am going to show you a puppet show and explore the lights and sounds.
Everything around us has a unique sound and we can hear them because of our ears. Let me take you to a journey of sounds. My friend, who is a puppeteer, has a wonderful story of sounds for all of us. Over to you, my friend.
I'm Mr. Berry, the famous puppeteer. I have a little buddy here who gets scared very easily. His name is Harry. Do you want to meet him? He is just like you. He loves to sleep with his mama papa. But one day, he went to visit his grandparents. So let's see what happens when he sleeps in a different place and a different bed without his parents.
Hi, do you know me? I am Betty's best friend, his most important girl, the Sutradhar. Well, so let me introduce you to the hero of our puppet show, Harry. One night, Harry went to sleep at Grandma's and Grandpa's house for the first time in his life. Harry slept in a strange bed, in a strange room. It was very dark. Suddenly, he heard a strange voice. What's that noise?
Grandpa! Grandpa! Come! Quickly! Harry! It's only the clock. Now, snuggle down and go to sleep.
Grandpa puts Harry to sleep. Everything was quiet until
Grandpa! Grandpa! What's that noise? It's okay. It's only the sound of cricket and insect. It is outside the window pane. Now, snuggle down and go to sleep.
Grandpa puts Harry to sleep. Everything was quiet until what's that noise?
Grandpa! Grandpa! Come! Quickly! What's that noise? Hey! It's only Mrs. Sharma next door hammering. Now, snuggle down and go to sleep.
Grandpa puts Harry to sleep. Everything was quiet until
Grandpa! Grandpa! Come quickly! What's wrong, Harry? What's that noise? Harry, it's your own heartbeat. heartbeat increases when you are scared. Now, snuggle down and go to sleep.
Grandpa puts Harry to sleep. For a while, everything was quiet. Grandpa settled down in his comfy bed and read his book. Suddenly, he heard a strange snuffling noise.
Grandma, what's that noise?
I don't know. I think the noise is coming from Harry's room.
Grandma and Grandpa tiptoed up the stairs to the attic. They heard snuffling rustling again. Only this time it was louder. Slowly Grandma opened Harry's door.
Grandpa, it's only Harry, snuffing and snoring. Now snuggle down and go to sleep.
Isn't that cute? So we can listen to different sounds every day. How do you find it? I find it fascinating. How many different sounds we listen to every day? Like sounds of microwave, doors, dogs barking, birds chirping, and the list is endless.
Yeah, even we as humans make so many different sounds, like we laugh and giggle and cough and clap and snore and sneeze. Oops, sorry. I want you all to notice each and every sound after this session. You'll be amazed, from keyboard keys to vacuum cleaners. Everything around us has some sound.
True, we are surrounded by the sound. Some are loud, some are soft. Some hurt our ears, some we love to hear. We can arrange sound in meaningful rhythm and create the most beautiful music. This is what we did in the class. We used different things at home, like some musical instruments, to create music. Want to check it out? Presenting a beautiful musical saga by our youngest learners.
students of classes 3 and 4. I welcome you all to our specially curated scientific bulletin by IPC. So let's get ready and step up to enjoy this scientific capsule by us.
Main highlights of the day will focus on amazing and fun facts related to light and sound. I'm sure you all will be delighted today.
Amazingly, when you turn on a light bulb, only 10% of the electricity used is turned into light. The other 90% is wasted as heat.
Do you know the human eye only sees 3 colors? The retina has 3 types of cones. One is sensitive to the color red, one is sensitive to the color green, and the other is sensitive to the color blue.
These 3 cones work together to sense combination of the light wave that helps us see millions of other colors and shapes.
In fact, there are millions of colors in a rainbow. We classify them into the 7 main group of colors that our eyes can see.
The majority of cows that listen to music and end up to produce more milk than those who do not.
While you are sleeping, your ear continue to function. They pick up sound, but your brain blocks them out.
Crickets have their hearing organs in their knees. Isn't that amazing?
The hammer, anvil, and stirrup are the 3 tiny bones in our body. Together, they are size of a pea.
Do you know, if you try to say the alphabets without moving your lips or tongue, the letter will sound the same. Ha ha ha! Give it a try today. The most loudest and natural sound on earth is caused by an erupting volcano.
The sun is bright when seen from space because its light is not scattered by our atmosphere.
Horror films like to use infrasound, which is below the range of human hearing. It creates shivering, anxiety, even the heart palpitation. Human when it is being played.
Look here, friends. When ultrasonic sound waves are created full of water, tiny air bubbles are created, which emit tiny bursts of light.
And this all amazing. I hope you all enjoyed a lot and got to know wonderful facts about sound and light.
We live in a wonderful world that is full of beauty, charm, and adventure. There is no end to the adventures we can have if only we seek them with our eyes open.
Looking through the eyes of the divine nature, you can see the essence within the manifestation, the creator within the creation. It is a wonderful, wonderful world.
What a wonderful
wonderful world out there for you. It belongs to you. So live your life and enjoy your IBC way of learning. Thank you.
Hello dear viewers, we students of grade 5 accomplished a fabulous unit of work about light and sound. It was amazing how we learnt aspects related to both of these. So we decided to create an audiovisual travelogue for you, which will take you to some interesting places around the world. It is indeed surprising how light and sound can bring life to something ordinary.
This show is a special one as all of us students, with of course a little help from our teachers, have put this travel show together, adding pictures, sound and light to it. It was fun how we divided amongst us the task of collecting sound bites, decided over special effects, and some great narrators will talk you through it. So fasten your seatbelts and gear up for the fun show.
Let's look at a beautiful structure from France, the Eiffel Tower. Let's see if you know all about it.
The Eiffel Tower is one of the most famous architectural landmarks of Paris.
It was constructed in 1889 to commemorate the centennial of the French Revolution and to flaunt France's industrial prowess before the world.
The Eiffel Tower is named after Gustave Eiffel, a French civil engineer who is credited with the designing of this tower. It is known as La Tour Eiffel in French. It also has the nickname of La Dame de Fer, which means the Iron Lady.
It measures 1050 feet in height and held the record for being the tallest man-made structure in the world for almost 40 years. For being outlast, the Chrysler Building in New York is made of iron and weighs about 10,000 tons. It's painted after every 7 years to protect it from rust. Over 50 tons of paint is used to paint the entire tower. It is painted in 3 shades of brown, darkest at the bottom and brightest at the top. More than 4 tons of dusters and cleaning cloths, more than 400 liters of detergent and 2500 bin bags are needed to clean the Eiffel Tower.
The heat of the sun causes the tower to grow 6 inches in height. There are more than 5 billion lights on Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower has 108 stories with 1,710 steps. However, visitors can only climb stairs to the first platform.
Are 2 huge elevators to take the visitor to the upper platform. These elevators cover a distance of around 1,03,000 km in a year, which is about 2.5 times the circumference of the entire Earth.
So houses, 2 restaurants, several buffets, a banquet hall,
A champagne bar.
a unique gift shops. The Eiffel Tower was initially intended to be dismantled and sold as scrap 20 years after its construction, but the people of the city gradually fell in love with the structure, and this never happened. It is open for tourists and visitors 365 days a year.
And now let's look at an amazingly created structure from Italy, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Why is it leaning? Let's find out.
Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is among the most famous architectural landmarks of Italy. It is known as La Torre Pendente in Italian. It is said that this tower was originally designed by an Italian architect Bonanno Pisano.
It weighs around 14,500 tons and leans at a 10-degree angle. It stands on a clay foundation. Complete construction of the tower took over 800 years of time. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is only 55.86 meters tall. Smallest tower to have achieved worldwide recognition.
It stood straight only for 5 years upon completion of its entire construction and then started to lean towards one side. Once the tower begins to lean, the construction was halted for 100 years. Engineers hoped that the clay beneath the tower would settle and become hard enough to permit further construction.
The Leaning Tower has 8 stories and 294 steps. It was estimated that the lean increased by an inch every 20 years. Over the years, several renowned architects put their heads together to come up with a solution to stop the tower from leaning further.
They finally concurred to remove ground from under the high side instead of trying to add ground under the low side.
The restoration and repair work began in 1999 and finished in June 2001, straightening the tower by about 16 inches and returning it to the position it held in 1838.
Today, the engineers believe that it is safe for at least another 300 years. The tower contains 7 bells, representing the 7 notes of the musical scales.
We have a beautiful structure from Rajasthan, India, not less than a palace. Hawa Mahal has many unique features. Now, let's find out what they are.
Hawa Mahal is one of the most ancient monuments of Rajasthan. Hawa Mahal was built in 1799 AD by Maharaja Savai Pratap Singh. The word Hawa Mahal means wind palace. The Hawa Mahal is so called as it has about 953 windows through which breeze flows and keep the palace cool.
All the Jaipur Royal utilize this building as their summer retreat. Hawa Mahal was designed by Lal Chandra Star. The purpose of this building was to allow the royal ladies to watch all the activities of the local marketplace without being seen.
Hawa Mahal is built in the shape of Lord Krishna's crown. It is carved out of red and pink sandstone. It is the tallest building in the world without a foundation. Hawa Mahal has 5 stories and it is still standing upright because it is curved and leaning at an angle of 87 degrees.
Hawa Mahal exhibits a unique combination of Mughal and Rajput architectural styles. The jali work and the window of the Hawa Mahal is similar to the honeycomb of a beehive.
Like conventional buildings, there is no front entrance to the Hawa Mahal. If you want to get in, you can enter from the rear side. The Hawa Mahal has only ramps instead of regular stairs to reach the upper floors of the building.
Hello there. Let's now look at a structure from India that well known around the world, the Sanchi Stupa. Let's take a peek into more about it.
Sanchi Stupa is located in the Indian state of Madhya Pradesh. It is one of the most ancient and famous Buddhist monuments in India. The stupa has several chambers which contains the relics of Buddha.
The Sanchi Stupa was constructed in the honor of Lord Buddha by Emperor Ashoka in 3rd century BC. The height of the great stupa is around 54 feet. The
great stupa at Sanchi is crowned by a chhatra, a pedestal-like structure intended to honor and protect the precious relic.
The dome of the stupa is a symbol of the Dharma, the wheel of law. Most of the Buddha statues at the Sanchi Stupa were said to be painted with the legendary Mauryan polish that made them shine like glass in the erstwhile days. The last addition to the stupa was done during the rule of the Guptas prior to 450 AD.
The stupa is surrounded by 4 gateways that represent various scenes from the life of Lord Buddha and Jataka's tales.
The national emblem of India was derived from a sota pillar of Sanchi Stupa. Sanchi Stupa is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Hello dear viewers, during the course of this unit, we looked at 2 problems which are humongous around the world, which is noise pollution and light pollution.
Well, living in Delhi, I'm sure that each one of us has encountered the problem of excessive noise. Exposure to prolonged or excessive noise has been shown to cause a range of health problems, ranging from stress, poor concentration, communication difficulties, and fatigue from lack of sleep, to more serious issues like heart diseases.
Light pollution is a global problem that is harmful to people, animals, and ecosystems. But what is light pollution, and is it a global problem? Well, I had never heard about this earlier till we saw in our classroom. Light pollution is caused by excessive artificial lights created by cars, industries, business, and houses. It is most severe in highly industrialized and densely populated areas.
How it affects us? Well, first, light pollution disturbs people's sleep. Second, confuses migrating birds and turtles. Third, disrupts ecosystem by favoring predators. Fourth, causes huge energy waste. Fifth, we can't see the stars because of sky glue.
Can we do anything to address these problems? We can with stronger laws and small steps that you and I can take to reduce this. Here are 5 ways you can reduce light pollution and preserve dark skies in your area of the world.
Use cold glue stones for all your outdoor night lighting. Use light fixtures that direct light towards the ground and into the sky. Talk to your local representatives and support dark sky initiatives. Set an example. Turn your lights off and volume of sound. Lastly, stronger laws should be there to reduce noise and light pollution. We hope you'll support and extend your help to solve these problems. Trust me, we can make a difference.